Imagine for a moment that you're standing at the edge of a vast, uncharted territory. Before you lies a landscape of endless possibilities, a world of untapped potential. This territory isn't a physical place, it's the landscape of your mind. And today we're embarking on a journey to explore, reshape, and revolutionize this incredible terrain. Because when you change your mind, you change your world. The power to change your mind is perhaps the most potent force you possess. It's the key that unlocks doors you never knew existed, the magic that transforms obstacles into opportunities, and the secret weapon that turns ordinary individuals into extraordinary achievers. But here's the thing, changing your mind isn't just about making different choices or adopting new habits. It's about fundamentally altering the way you perceive yourself, others, and the world around you. Think about it. Every great innovation, every paradigm shift, every leap forward in human progress began with someone changing their mind. Someone looked at the world not as it was, but as it could be. They dared to think differently, to challenge the status quo, to imagine possibilities where others saw only limitations. And that's exactly what you're capable of doing. But let's be honest, changing your mind isn't always easy. We humans are creatures of habit. We get comfortable with our routines, our beliefs, our ways of thinking. Even when these patterns no longer serve us, even when they hold us back, we cling to them like a security blanket. Why? Because change can be scary. It involves stepping into the unknown, embracing uncertainty, and sometimes admitting that we were wrong. However, the most exciting growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Think about a time when you pushed yourself beyond what you thought you were capable of. Maybe you took on a challenge that seemed impossible at first. Maybe you tried something new that scared you. How did it feel when you succeeded? That rush of accomplishment, that surge of confidence, that's what awaits you on the other side of changing your mind. Changing your mind isn't about erasing who you are. It's about expanding who you can become. It's about opening yourself up to new perspectives, new ideas, new ways of being. It's about realizing that you're not confined by your past experiences or limited by your current circumstances. You have the power to rewrite your story at any moment. So how do we begin this process of changing our minds? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts, your reactions, your instinctive responses to situations. Often we operate on autopilot, letting our ingrained patterns of thinking dictate our actions. But when you bring conscious awareness to your thought processes, you create space for change. Next, challenge your assumptions. We all carry around a set of beliefs about ourselves and the world, but how many of these beliefs have we actually examined? How many are simply hand-me-downs from our upbringing, our culture, our past experiences? Start questioning these assumptions. Ask yourself, is this really true? Where did I learn this? Does this belief serve me? This process of questioning can be uncomfortable. It might feel like you're shaking the very foundations of your reality. But remember, the goal isn't to tear everything down, it's to build something better. It's about replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones, swapping out negative self-talk for positive affirmations, and trading fixed mindsets for growth-oriented perspectives. One powerful way to change your mind is to expose yourself to new ideas and experiences. Read books that challenge your thinking. Listen to people whose perspectives differ from yours. Travel to places that expand your understanding of the world. The more you broaden your horizons, the more flexible and adaptable your mind becomes. Another crucial aspect of changing your mind is learning to embrace failure. Many of us have been conditioned to see failure as something to be avoided at all costs. But what if we changed our minds about failure? What if we saw it not as an endpoint, but as a stepping stone? What if we recognized that every failure is an opportunity to learn, grow, and come back stronger? Think about some of the most successful people in any field. Did they succeed because they never failed? Of course not. They succeeded because they changed their minds about what failure meant. They saw it as feedback, as valuable data that could inform their next attempt. They understood that the path to success is rarely a straight line, but a series of twists, turns, and yes, occasional setbacks. Changing your mind about failure doesn't mean you start seeking out ways to fail. It means you stop letting the fear of failure hold you back. It means you're willing to take risks, to put yourself out there, to try new things even when success isn't guaranteed. Because when you change your mind about failure, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. Another powerful mindset shift is moving from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A fixed mindset believes that your qualities are carved in stone. You're either smart or you're not. You're either talented or you're not. A growth mindset, on the other hand, sees these qualities as things that can be developed through effort, good strategies, and input from others. When you adopt a growth mindset, you start to see challenges as opportunities to improve rather than threats to your self-image. You become more resilient in the face of setbacks because you understand that struggle is part of the learning process, not a sign that you're not cut out for something. You're more likely to persevere in the face of obstacles because you believe in your ability to grow and adapt. Changing your mind about your own potential can be truly transformative. Too often, we limit ourselves based on our past experiences or what others have told us we're capable of. But what if you decided to change your mind about your limits? What if you chose to believe that you're capable of far more than you've ever imagined? This isn't about deluding yourself or ignoring reality. It's about recognizing that your potential isn't fixed. It's about understanding that with effort, persistence, and the right strategies, you can develop new skills, overcome challenges, and achieve things that might seem impossible right now. Another powerful way to change your mind is to shift your focus from problems to solutions. It's easy to get caught up in what's wrong, what's not working, what's standing in your way. But when you change your mind to focus on solutions instead of problems, you empower yourself to take action. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending they don't exist. It means approaching them with a different mindset. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I do about this?" Instead of dwelling on why something won't work, start brainstorming ways it could work. This solution-focused mindset not only helps you overcome obstacles more effectively, but it also reduces stress and increases your sense of control over your life. Changing your mind also involves shifting from a scarcity mentality to an abundance mentality. Scarcity mindset sees the world as a place of limited resources, where if someone else wins, you lose. An abundance mindset, on the other hand, recognizes that there are enough opportunities, resources, and success to go around. When you adopt an abundance mindset, you're more likely to collaborate rather than compete, to celebrate others' successes rather than feeling threatened by them, and to approach life with a sense of possibility rather than limitation. This shift can dramatically improve your relationships, your career prospects, and your overall satisfaction with life. Another crucial aspect of changing your mind is learning to be present. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, it's easy to get caught up in worrying about the future or ruminating about the past. But when you change your mind to focus on the present moment, you open yourself up to a wealth of opportunities and experiences that you might otherwise miss. Being present doesn't mean you stop planning for the future or learning from the past. It means you stop letting thoughts of the future or past dominate your current experience. It means fully engaging with what's happening right now, whether that's a conversation with a friend, a challenging task at work, or a moment of relaxation. This shift to present moment awareness can profoundly change your life. It can reduce stress and anxiety, improve your relationships, enhance your performance at work, and increase your overall enjoyment of life. And the beauty of it is that you can practice this mindset shift at any moment, in any situation. Changing your mind also involves shifting from a victim mentality to an empowered mentality. A victim mentality sees life as something that happens to you, while an empowered mentality recognizes that you have the ability to shape your own life. When you change your mind to see yourself as the author of your own story, rather than a character being buffeted about by circumstances, you reclaim your power to create the life you want. This doesn't mean that external circumstances don't matter, or that you can control everything that happens to you. It means recognizing that while you can't always control what happens to you, you can always control how you respond. It means taking responsibility for your choices and actions and focusing on what you can do rather than what you can't. Another powerful mindset shift is moving from judgment to curiosity. We're often quick to judge ourselves, others, situations based on our preconceived notions and past experiences. But what if you changed your mind to approach life with curiosity instead? What if, instead of immediately labeling something as good or bad, right or wrong, you asked questions and sought to understand? This shift from judgment to curiosity can open up a world of possibilities. It can improve your relationships by helping you understand others better. It can enhance your problem-solving skills by allowing you to see situations from multiple angles. And it can increase your enjoyment of life by helping you approach each day with a sense of wonder and openness. Changing your mind also involves shifting from a fixed view of identity to a more fluid one. Many of us have fixed ideas about who we are, our personality traits, our strengths and weaknesses, our likes and dislikes. But what if you changed your mind about the nature of identity itself? What if you recognize that you're not a fixed entity, but a constantly evolving being? This shift can be incredibly liberating. It means you're not bound by who you've been in the past or who you think you are. It means you have the freedom to reinvent yourself, to try on new ways of being, to grow and change throughout your life. It means recognizing that every experience, every interaction, every choice is shaping who you are becoming. Subscribe for more videos.